Hello and welcome back to another FPL video, and in this video I am doing my team selection for game week 32. Of course, game week 32 is another controversial game week where there's going to be a lot of people, from the looks of it, going to do the free hit chip for this game week. That is something I'm trying everything I can to avoid right now. I don't want to use it. I want to save it for game week 34 and have 11 plays doubling. As you look at my team currently right now, I have 2 free transfers, so I can get 10 players playing, take a -4, and then I'll have 11 players for game week 32. But before we go into my team selection, let's look back at how I got on in game week 31. So game week 31 has to be my worst game week so far this season. I absolutely hated it. It was shocking. I made silly, stupid decisions yet again that has cost me, and my rank has pretty much just doubled in this game week. I was around about 50k, and I've now jumped all the way up, and I've gone over 100k. This is the worst I've been since the start of the season. It was absolutely shocking. So let's get through this shocking team and try and jump ahead to game week 32. So goalkeeper wise, I mean, both of them didn't do exactly great, really, in terms of keeping a clean sheet, but their save points really saved them here. I mean, Kepa got 6, but he was on my bench, and Raya, he got 5, so not much in it yet again with the goalkeeper, so I'm not too fussed. I mean, yeah, I would have broke 40 points if I did have Kepa in goal, but I can't really complain about the goalkeepers. They did pretty decent for me, to be fair. Defenders, though, I mean, why do I bother? Look at that. All my defenders got a single point, apart from Zinchenko. Apparently he was injured. He's got a groin injury. We'll talk about that one later, but yeah. 4 points out of my defenders and only started at 3, so I got 3 points at the back. I did not expect, I mean, I know Aston Villa are doing really well so far this season, but I did not expect them to score 3 goals against Newcastle. That was an absolutely shocking result. I was not expecting that at all, so... And with Zinchenko obviously not playing, I had to double Newcastle defenders. Burn was my first defender. So 1 point for Burn and 1 point for Trippier. I am absolutely shocked by that still. But yeah, not the best start to the game week, that wasn't. And then Reece James, another single point. And the biggest thing that annoyed me about this one is Frank Lampard benched him. I mean, I've said it before, Frank Lampard's an idiot, basically. He ain't got a clue what to do in the Premier League. He should be a championship manager. How on earth he's at Chelsea? James Gordon's really done a run on the Chelsea fans here, because Frank Lampard's terrible. Great player, terrible manager. He didn't start James. He did come on, so I just got a single point for him. Even if he did start, from the looks of it, I would have just got 1 point anyway, because again, Chelsea once again lost. So, in my opinion, at this rate, the fixtures they've got left, they could get relegated the way they're going right now. Absolutely shocking, so just 1 point for James as well. Midfield doesn't get any better. 2 points for Madison. I mean, I wasn't actually expecting much, to be fair. 3-1 they lost, obviously, to Man City. They did get a goal. I didn't watch the game, so I was busy. But when I found out they did score, I was praying to God it was Madison or to get any kind of assist. But no, yet again, nothing from James Madison. I did think I'll take him off captaincy. He'll get a goal maybe because I've done that. No, same old, same old. So another disappointing week from James Madison. Matoma, I mean, it was a bit of a surprise. I mean, at the end of the day, I know how bad Chelsea are, but it's Chelsea, so I shouldn't really not be too disappointed that both my Brighton players only scored 2 points each. But Brighton did score 2 goals at the end of the day, and the fact that I don't own Solly March and the fact that he was involved in one of the goals, that really hurt me, to be fair. So I don't have any defenders, so I got away with that one. But yeah, the 2 midfielders to not get any returns out of both of that, Matoma and McAllister, is really disappointing, because obviously Solly March got that assist. And then finally, I mean, I won't talk about Rashford because we all know that. But finally, Jarrod Bowen, I mean, I wasn't actually expecting anything from him, to be fair. So to get a goal against Arsenal, I mean, if it weren't for him, my rank would be a hell of a lot worse right now. So yeah, I'm really happy that he did get the goal. I was praying it would get some bonus points because of it, but no, unfortunately not the case. I have to take the goal though. I mean, a goal and assist in the game before. Happy with that. So that's 2 weeks on the trot now. He's actually got a return. So thankfully, it's working out just about for Gerald Bowen. And then strikers. I mean, how bad my defenders have been, how bad my midfielders have been. The strikers one is really hard for me to take. So first, Tony. I mean, I said last week I don't care if he doesn't score as long as he doesn't get a yellow card. He didn't get a yellow card, so he will be playing in game week 32. So that was all I was bothered about. So 2 points for Tony. I'm not bothered about. I weren't expecting much, if I'm being honest, for Tony. So to get just 2 points and no yellow card, honestly, I'm taking that as a bonus. And really, I have to because how my game week went. I need to take some kind of positive. Now this is the hardest thing. So I decided to go Harry Kane instead of Erling Haaland as captain. I felt like Bournemouth at home for Spurs, with how bad Spurs have been, would be a great fixture for them. Harry Kane's usually so consistent. And for the fact that they scored 2 goals as well, I thought, yeah, 2 goals for Harry Kane, buzzing. He got nothing, not even an assist. 2 appearance points is all I got. So I only got 4 points from Harry Kane. Oh, and then to watch that late game, I had to turn the TV off at half time because I couldn't handle what I was watching. So Erling Haaland got 2 goals in the end, 12 points. I mean, ouch. That has been the killer of my rank this week. The Erling Haaland thing, 12 points. I could have had 24 off him in the end. Absolutely mortified by it, to be fair. So yeah, this is definitely my worst game week this season, I believe. I think I did bad just before the World Cup, but this one, in terms of rank, it really smashed me back, and I was so shocked to see that I'm now in the over 100k now. So yeah, absolutely shocking results. So I'm praying that game week 32 goes better, but with how my plans are, by avoiding a free hit, I have a feeling it's going to get a hell of a lot worse for me. So then, let's go through then my team selection for game week 32, and I'm not even going to beat around the bush here. I have 2 free transfers, and how annoyed I was after that game week. I've already made my transfers. It's not something I really do very often, but sometimes I overreact and I just go, stuff it. You're coming out my team, I'm just going to get it done early. And I have done straight away. So I've made 2 free transfers. And I still want to make one more. I haven't decided what it is. So I will be taking a -4 for this game week. But anyway, let's go through the team then. So obviously bench-wise, none of them are playing. So that was a piece of cake to do. So yeah, nobody's playing on the bench. I'm going to be going for 11 players, providing that I don't go for the free hit. So if I don't make this -4, I'll probably make the free hit, but I don't think I will. I will go for the -4. So I'm starting with Raya in goal. He's got Aston Villa at home. I'm not confident at all. Ollie Watkins is on fire right now. Aston Villa are on fire right now. They're really going for it. So in terms of points, I'm hoping he gets 3 points. So a clean sheet maybe and a bonus point. That's all I can target really right now. I don't really have much confidence in this Brentford defence. I can't remember the last time they kept a clean sheet now. So a little worrying, but obviously I'm not going to make any goalkeeping transfers. So Raya will be my starting goalkeeper. So then, I've gone for a back 5 for game week 32. Now, it doesn't look promising, does it? Where I've made the 2 free transfers. Reece James isn't playing, and Zinchenko isn't fit so far. Now, Reece James will be taken out, so I will be having a -4 hit there. Who I replace him with, I'm unsure of. I don't want to touch anybody from the Newcastle or Brentford games. I'm looking at possibly going for another Arsenal defender because I do think Southampton at home is the best fixture right now. I mean, Liverpool at home to Forest is also a nice fixture, but I can't actually afford really any of the defenders that I want from them. Whereas Arsenal, I can actually get any of the back 4 I want. So it will be more than likely an Arsenal defender. But I do also have this pain in the arse Zinchenko in my team. Didn't expect him not to play against West Ham. Didn't realise he had a groin injury or muscular injury, whatever they're calling it. They are saying he's optimistic to play. Luckily, Arsenal are playing on Friday night, so we'll probably find out some team news before the deadline, so I will be able to make a reaction transfer. So if he isn't playing, I'm just going to make a -8 hit, and I'm going to put another Arsenal defender in, because I do think they will get a clean sheet. I'll probably be miles wrong, and they'll get beat 3-1, something stupid like that, but that's what I'm thinking there. I've got double Newcastle defence, not ideal for Spurs at home. No, my luck, Harry Kane will score a couple of goals against these two, and then I'll just have 1 point each. Confidence-wise, I'm not confident, because I do think Spurs will score. Whether or not Newcastle will win, I reckon they will, but like I said, this is all about a clean sheet. Do I think Newcastle will get clean sheets? No, I don't think they will. And then finally, Henry. I've spoken, and same with Henry, obviously. I don't think he's going to get a clean sheet against Aston Villa. This is a real tough game, and I just got a horrible feeling Ollie Watkins is going to return and haunt his former club. So midfielders now, just got the 3 midfield for this game week. Jarrod Bowen, Bournemouth away. I mean, on paper, I thought this would be a nice, easy one a few weeks ago. Now that the game week's appeared, I've got Jarrod Bowen, and confidence-wise, I'm really low. I think Bournemouth are really good at home, especially at the back. They don't seem to concede a lot of goals at the minute. I mean, yes, they're not winning games constantly, but I think West Ham are going to struggle. This is a relegation battle fixture, so who knows? It could go either way. Like I said before, Bowen's got a goal and an assist in his last 2 games now. Hoping for more returns, really. Ideally, I would have liked an Eze or somebody in my team instead of Bowen. I feel like Everton at home's a better fixture, but I'm not going to be taking him out for a hit. Not a chance in hell. So Jarrod Bowen will be in my team, but I'm not really optimistic about him. James Maddison, obviously I'm keeping him in my team. Wolves at home, I mean, Leicester have got to win a game, haven't they? They've got to win. They've got to win. And James Maddison's got to score. He's got to create something. He's been poor for God knows how many weeks now. Leicester have to do something or else they're going down. I'm expecting reactions. I'm expecting reactions from Leicester City players. I've got a new manager in. I know I got beat Man City with him, but nobody's going to beat Man City at the minute. They're going for the league, so I wasn't expecting much there. But this fixture is a must-win, I feel like, for Leicester. And Wolves at home, it's at home. So that's why I'm praying to God that he does something here. I don't care if he scores an hat-trick and he's not my captain. As long as he scores an hat-trick and I get something from him. Because a lot of people are actually taking him out because they've all lost confidence in him. I'm losing confidence as well, but I'm sticking it out. I'm just going to take the pain for another game week. And then finally, my first transfer I made of the game week. So I took Rashford out. He's blanking in this game week. He's got a tough game week in game week 33. And I just felt more comfortable just taking him out now and bringing in Mo Salah, who's got a nice fixture for this game week. Nottingham Forest, they're no slouches, but away they've not been great. It's at Anfield. Anfield's a great ground. Mo Salah scores goals. I'm hoping, because he is going to be my captain for this game week. I made that one early, but he is definitely going to be my captain for this game week. It's been made a bit easier with Haaland not playing this game week, so Mo Salah's my captain. He's going to start. He's there. He's 100% going to start. He's their key man, and I'm just hoping I'll get some returns out of him. So then finally, my strikers gone for a front 2 this game week, and as you can see, my second transfer I made, I took out Harry Kane and I replaced him with Solanke. That sounds absolutely nuts when you say it out loud, but I've done it. I felt like Newcastle is a tough place to go to. I can actually see Harry Kane scoring now, taking him out, but I've took him out because I felt like it was a tough fixture for him. Solanke, he's at West Ham at home. I think that's an easier fixture, and plus, I needed some extra money to bring in Mo Salah. So I felt like Solanke, he starts every week. West Ham's a nice fixture really for him. They're pretty decent at home. He's got some returns in the last few weeks. I did think about bringing him in a few weeks ago, but I didn't. Wish I did now because he got returns, but now he's got those returns, he probably blanked just to annoy me. But yeah, I've gone for Solanke up front. And for the rest of the season, when you look at his fixtures, they're pretty decent to be fair. So he could be a long-term pick, providing how he does this game week. But yeah, he's got some nice fixtures coming up. And I do think he can do something against West Ham. Whether he will is another thing. And then finally, Ivan Toney. Now, I've kept him in for this game week. I was praying that he didn't get a yellow. He didn't get a yellow, so he is playing. Aston Villa's a real tough game. They are at home, though. It's not like Tony's afraid to score against anybody. So I'm confident he can score. Whether he will is another thing. So I'm a little worried, to be fair. Overall, my team is predicted to score about 56 points on predictions. That's not good at all. That's going to get me another big red, I reckon. Especially if everybody's going to be going for these free hits. They're all going to go for like 3 attacking Liverpool players against Forest, 3 attacking Arsenal players against Southampton. So this could be another nasty, nasty game week for me. And there you have it. That is my team selection for game week 32. We'll have to wait and see next week who I decide to go for to take that -4 hit. But I am not confident at all for this game week. I'm expecting another big red arrow. I'm really hoping this tactic works though, and game week 34 is the big blowout for me, but I doubt it. The way things are going, I've got a feeling it's going to be a miserable, miserable end to the season. But anyway, I do hope you like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.